Hi Stampers, I'm Meg. Welcome to Loven Stamps. I have another floral phrases project to share with you. This is one of the most elegant things that Stampin' Up has come out with in recent years, and the detailed floral thinlits, of course, to match them. So here's the card, super pretty. The idea for this one was shared with us when we were on the Mediterranean cruise last month, so courtesy of Stampin' Up, of course. So let me give you some tips for using the detailed floral thinlits, and I will help you make this beautiful card. So we will get our project kit here, and this one has the pieces in it which are pre-die cut for you. The die cut which uses both pieces of the die set, and then our background card. And let me go ahead and show you how this card is cut. So for this one, we're going to use our detailed floral thinlits, which you can add to your kit at a discounted price, but we're not going to use that cutting edge. We're just going to use the big and the small dies, detailed dies. I have a piece of cardstock that's cut to 1/4 inch smaller than our card front, so it's 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And I'm going to go ahead and layer these two dies on here, one at the top and one at the bottom. And I'm going to make sure that the edging is even on all the way around, so it's top and bottom the same as the backs and sides and so forth. And then my favorite way to make these stick is to go ahead and use the Post-it note. The sandwich that I'm using for these, let me just hold those steady and add a Post-it note. I'm not using the magnetic platform because I find that the magnetic platform doesn't work quite as well as the new Big Shot platform that came out in June this summer. The Big Shot platform does the best job of getting even pressure on this die set so that you get really great cutting on your images. And I'll put a link in the description so you can see my explanation of why that is from my last video about this die set. But go ahead, and once you get that in there, I'm cranking it through. This part you can't see, this hand is cranking. And I'm going to go, I like to put it through and then back, and that's it. There's not a lot of fussing or shimming or anything like that involved. That's the beauty of the precision base plate and the new die set. So I'm going to set this aside and peel off my Post-it note. Just be gentle when you peel the Post-it note because it's pressed on there pretty hard. And then you can see from the back side that it's all really nicely cut. Grab your die brush and foam pad and just go ahead and push away those pieces. Now I'm not going to go over the center. I don't want to rip the little tiny attachments between most of the die cut pieces and the center part, so I'm just going to do the top and the bottom. And I like to give that a little extra flick before I take my dies off, and then you can see really how much of that has come out just with running through there. So you can flick a few times and then grab your paper piercing tool to grab the remaining little pieces of that. But these really come very clean in a very short time, and then it just takes a second to poke each piece through. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of this die set, and I probably cut a few hundred of these at this point, so still happy to be doing them because they're so beautiful. Alright, so we're going to take our card backing and go ahead and fold this in half. This is just a regular half sheet of cardstock. And then the trickiest thing about this die is getting it so that you don't have your dimensionals show on the back side. So I'm going to stick my dimensionals here, just a few of them here across the center. So that's going to pop up the middle and have our nice shadow show, because you don't want the white to show through on the portion of the card that's just the navy. So there is how that works. The strip that's going to go in the middle here is going to go down, but before we do that, the other thing that comes with your Stamps in the Mail Club kit this month is the designer washi tape for Floral Boutique, and you can use whatever of the choices that you want. I'm going to go ahead and grab this stripy one here, or I guess it's not the stripy, it's the whatever that is. Little hashes anyway. I'm going to do it just at a little bit of an angle and tear the end. And if you like neat ends, you could always trim them with scissors, feel free. And then I'm going to grab this Whisper White cardstock that's in the kit and go ahead and stamp on it a special note of thanks to you, which is just a really pretty sentiment for a pretty card. So the elegance of this card makes the simplistic stamping just perfect. They go together just hand in hand. It's a nice complement. And I'm going to go ahead and put a couple dimensionals on the back of this too to pop it up from our washi tape. And we don't want that on there. Go ahead and stick it down, and I'm just putting it just a little bit above the washi tape so that it kind of is highlighting the washi tape right there. So there is our very elegant, very simple card with floral phrases in your Stamps the Mail Club kit. So again, these pieces are all going to come die cut for you if you get with your kit. If you want to make more of these, since you'll have the samples on hand in the printed directions, then you'd want to add the detailed floral thinlits to your Stamps the Mail Club order, so you'll have the whole bundle. And thank you for watching. You can get more Stamps the Mail Club information on my website, and I look forward to stamping with you by mail. Happy stamping!